right, so what is your definition of success?
Success is subjective. I defined success a year ago, around 8 o'clock, on a nice cold morning. I was doing some self reflection and I was thinking, what's important to me? What's my driving force? So I was thinking, desire. It's like everything I do because that's what I want. Like, I want to do this, and so that's why I do it. And so I thought to myself, what is desire? So I define desire as a driving force, something that you seek. And so I ended up defining my success as seeing other people happy because ultimately that's all I desire.
All right, so how do you think that your upbringing, your life story, influenced your definition of success?
I would say that because of the enormous privileges that I was given by my mother because of how hard she worked, I didn't really have to worry about anything. And so because of that, I never really had like a desire for anything either. I I was happy. Like what made me happy was just laughing like with other people and seeing other people happy. And so that's all I want. It's not complicated.
What is your definition of success?
Success to me sounds like such a finite word. It sounds like you've arrived, success, as though it's a destination. When you ask me what is success, I would answer back and say, hopefully it's something that you've reflected long and hard on, and that you're really sure you want it, and that it's worthy of striving for it.
Are you currently successful?
Yes and no. In that same definition of success, in career, yes, I'm successful. I'm gainfully employed. I'm happily working at my job that I very much enjoy, and so that's a form of success. I think it's very important to be successful in your personal life with the relationship that you have. There are other areas where I'm not successful. I love bad American fast food, and I love those hamburgers and pizza, and I could probably do with losing a lot of pounds and be far more successful there. I'm not always successful at getting 8 hours of sleep a night, which is very important and will help me have better health. So when you say, are you successful on the whole? Yes, I think I'm a good human being that does well by everybody, and I make my world a better place, and that makes me a success. Are there things that I can work on? Absolutely, and I'll keep working on them. I know I was raised in a family where hard work was valued, but I was also raised with intellectual curiosity. You know, I have fond memories of my mother constantly taking me to the library. I have fond memories of, on the weekends, my mother, the image I have of my mother is sitting on her bed, always with her nose in a book. My father was also intellectually curious, and whenever he took me to a sports game or something like that, we would always debrief after a game, where he would use the Socratic method. He would never tell me what to think. He would be a fond proponent of why. Why do you think that? Which obviously built a curiosity in me and a confidence to feel like I could work with knowledge and I could analyze knowledge and come up with answers that were acceptable. And so those are great gifts that were given to me. I think I'm very successful, and I think I was raised with the expectations that I would be. But that could also go both ways. You know, I could have had parents and I could have had schools that maybe put too much pressure on. And as a result, I could have cracked. I could have given up. I could have learned self-helplessness. I think I was just very, very lucky that I had mentors who tempered it at just the right amount. And so I think I'm very blessed and very fortunate.
What is your definition of success?
Success in coaching? Success in coaching is very easy. It's how you affect the people who you are coaching, along with the coaches you're with, the players, the parents, the school administrators, and the school body.
What is your, are you currently successful?
I don't know. Other people sort of have to tell you that. I think I'm successful. I've always had good comments about things that we've done, and the winning comes second. You know, that's not the main goal. It's when the people come back and they remember things that you said and did and have helped them along the way. Well, there's like 5 things you want to be able to do that I have to do. I have to get the right players in the right spots at the right time, doing the right things, and we should get the right outcome. And my parents were great about things. What was nice was school didn't cost that much then. And you really appreciated what your parents did for you. And it wasn't easy being brought up in Philadelphia in a row home next to maybe 30 other row homes. And it was sort of like a track house, but next to 30 others. And so parents influenced me a lot too.
Well, I think my definition of success would be a little different than others, because I think the definition for success would be different in each generation. In my generation, it would have been getting an education, doing what you wanted to do, achieving your goal, having a happy marriage, having good children who in turn grew up to be good adults, who had their own children, who grew up to be good, decent adults. To me, having a happy life is success. It has nothing to do with the amount of money you make. However, today's generation would measure success in dollars and cents. The more dollars and cents, the more successful they believe they are.
Are you currently successful?
Yes, I'm successful. I've had a happy life. I have good kids. I have good grandkids. I'm successful. I've done what I wanted to do in my life.
How did your upbringing, like essentially what your parents taught you, influence your definition of success?
Seeing what they did, they both came from large families, one with 10 children, had very little, worked their way, had a successful life. They had a good life, a happy life, and to me, they were very successful.
How do you think their definition, how do you think that influenced you? How do you think that?
Well, seeing that you work for what you want, that things aren't handed to you, you have to work for it. And if you want it badly enough, you will work for it. Well, if he were here, he would say, success. That's easy. It's the life I had. I had a successful life. I gave of myself to my kids, to my grandkids, to the students in the school where I was director of guidance counseling. To me, what I could do for others, I was successful if I could do something for others. He coached baseball. He coached football. He drove students from school to colleges to visit colleges when their parents couldn't or wouldn't take them. And he was happy in what he was doing. He loved his job. He loved people. No matter what their stage in life, he treated them all the same and with respect. And he was a happy man in his work. He was successful. He didn't make a lot of money, but he made a lot of friends, and he gained so much respect. To him, that was success. And to me, I'd like to think that's the real meaning of success.